Hello everyone, welcome to yet another segment of Thoughts on Education. Today we have Dr. Kusum Choudhary with us. She has done her Masters from University of Rajasthan and was departmental topper in political science. She has done her PhD also from University of Rajasthan on Gandhi and Thoughts under supervision of Dr. Naresh Dadij, who is former VC of Kota University and a famous Gandhi scholar. She has an overall experience of around 20 years in education domain and currently serving as the principal at Alankar Girls PG College, Jaipur from past 16 years. She has written many books and international and national journals for many magazines and publications. Her philosophy is to use the modern technique, but we do have to provide Gandhian perspective to our girl students to make their ethical approach stronger in their day-to-day life. Welcome to the segment, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for a good interaction with you.
Ma'am, we have a few questions so that you can share some thoughts on education with our students and parents. Ma'am, being the part of the management for Alankar for such a long time, what has been your guiding philosophy of leadership and how would you express or explain your leadership style?
See, we have started this college in 2006. At that time, we have 3 students and they do not have, even the management and the people doesn't have a certain vision to impart the education. We were the college under my leadership when I went through the systems of central universities actually. We also started doing work like at Delhi University and JNU. We were the first college who started technology here. The digital classrooms we had at that time, and we pursue our students through Hindi and English medium both. And my leadership for that is the best part of us which we can give to our students, that is very important. Just giving our lecturers or faculty members to centralize, first we have to work on some point and then we have to decentralize it. It is not a big deal, but how to pursue it efficiently, it is very important. That is it.
Ma'am, it's a very great thing that even in your early journey, you recognize that you wanted to be part of the education industry. So what do you think is the reason that you find it is the best industry to work in?
Okay, the main thing, which this is my own perspective as a Gandhian scholar also, girls doesn't have any caste and creed. According to me, girl have always been a girl. She has to lead and strive her life very separately. She's always been isolated. She doesn't have so much support from me, according to Indian perspective, if we see. So my opinion for the girl student was that if we can provide maximum placements to our girl student, if we can push them to open up good entrepreneurs or startups, that perspective worked a lot. And I asked my lecturers and faculty members always that if you people can give job to any single girl, that is our achievement. It is our philosophy to work. Because if these are not boys, they can do anything. But if we see the girls, our students, they are on they are on good places. They are pursuing themselves nicely now. But my lecturers, they are actually putting their efforts a lot to give our students, to provide them good education as well, and just to provide them good placements. That is our main motto of the education. Because education is a process through which we can transform our ethical values, our own perspective, our own opinion to the second generation also. So these are the girls who doesn't have their own opinion and the reason. The parents what they speak, you have to do this. They go on that particular path. So if we people can show them the placement path, that would be rather good than just giving them a degree and just giving them that you have passed from 80% or 90%. We can give them certainty of the job, certainty of the future. That is our perspective behind everything.
That's great to hear, ma'am. Ma'am, since you have been on this position for over 15 years, what are some of the things that are highlights of your stint here, which have impacted the growth of the college?
Actually, I already have stated that we people were the first college who used complete technology in our classes. We used English medium classes over here. We had a very big library since the time. We people started all the modern equipments in our physics, chemistry, botany or geology. We have a very fine and very fine infrastructure we provided to our students. So what good, what excellent we had to give, we started from since the time, the beginning time when the college was on the growth.
Ma'am, according to you, what are the top priorities for the college in the next 3 years?
The first and the last priority of any educational institute nowadays, and it is also about me also, that if we can impart good education to our students, they are the girls only, and if we can provide them good placements and startups right now, small jobs is we can ask for the students, we can lure them for such jobs. This is not at all a big deal. Many of the students who are very excellent, they are doing very best in their field, they are working as a scientist. Many of the students have cracked UPSC and PLC, but UPSC and RPSC services are not meant for all the students. Many things which average students can do, we are working on them. So I think if we can provide jobs to all the girls, that would be our achievement. Right now I have 4,000 girls in my college, but my main perspective not about the strength of it, and we should not be pleased. We have to strive on the last rule of it. If we can work like Vanaspali, that would be rather nice. Because right now we are working on skill developments. We do have our incubation center. The students, the girl student have such queries many times. If I don't get the job, then what I will do? Then we started thinking on it, and even all the colleges are thinking on it. It is uniqueness of ours that if my student who goes somewhere, if proudly she can say that I pursued from myself from that college and now I have this job and I am doing this business, that is the big achievement we have.
Ma'am, when you look back in time from your own educational journey, what are the major differences that you feel are in current times?
At the time, we people, even the families and parents and even the educationists, they do all have the same, they had their opinion about the education. That theoretical approach of okay, now we have to go for your degrees, masters you have to do, and after that if you have to explore yourself, then go for research work. But afterwards, parents, once they have that thing that if our kids, they go for good marriages and if they are on good places, that is okay. They had the perspective about social life of the girls. But now parents have changed their own opinion. They now, each and every father and mother, they have this set of thought process about a girl child that she should have a job. She should be economically independent as her own. That is main difference nowadays. Even in we can see in the colleges, we can see in the demands of the parents, we can see in the students' opinion. This is a big change which is now driven up in the society.
Ma'am, in the current admission season, any message that you would like to give to the parents and the students who are looking forward to joining Alankar PG?
I would say to all the parents, the girls are the precious gift for us. They are self-empowered when nature has given them such power, empowerment, the determination. They are very firm on their work. They are very keen and focused on their studies. So if such parents should give support to the girl child, and even I would say to my lecturers and the streams that don't think about the admissions, how much admissions will come. We all have to work on the students. If we can give good shape to their future, that would be rather good than anything. Excellent work we have to do in education.
Ma'am, any last remarks for the generations coming forward?
Actually, I am a Gandhian scholar, so I would say for all the girls and the boys, the youth whom we are right now we are facing, their lives are devastated. They are not at all on good paths. They are very much disturbed. So I will say, come to there was a time when many of the scholars, the religious people, the social thinkers, they had the perspective that come back to the Vedas. Because Ved and Vedas have their certainty of routine, the schedule, the ethical values. which can easily and nicely driven up the life and the society. So if our students will give some time to the books, good scholars, if they will see such things which can show them a pure and very pure part, we can say a peaceful and pure part to all the students, that part and paths will give them very good shape. Because right now they do not have that type of ethical shape. They have devastated shape right now. The perspective is also the same, that they have to earn the money through any way. The mode can be any. So we people have to think about such things. Spirituality, the religious views, such inputs we have to put into our students and their minds. Whenever we have to take the classes, we do have to ask our students that come and see what purity was there in the Vedas. You should go, you should see the depth of it. That thing will give you a nice path to lead good life.
Thank you so much for your time and your thoughts on education, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.